Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Cmichelle, and pretty please go and subscribe and thumbs up this video. It'll really help me grow my channel and outreach. So the full product list will be listed on my website, Cmichellestyles.com. The link will be below. Along with that, I share with you a very personal moment about where I was in life at that time, back in 2017 when I shot this. And girl, when I tell you, it was not pretty. But I would really appreciate it if you guys would go and read that as well. It's all linked in one post, the product list and the actual post. But okay, you guys, let's get started. So now that our primer is on, we're going to take a peach corrector and just apply that to the areas with the most hyperpigmentation. And we're just going to use our hands. That's going to be the main tool in this video, are your hands. So I'm gently pressing that into the skin because doing this allows the product to penetrate the skin more. It's warmed up, it'll sink into the skin in all the right areas. So the next step is taking a concealer of your choice, and I used a little bit of a lighter concealer because that matches the inside of my face a little bit more, and the outer rim is a tad bit darker. So we're using that for the hyperpigmentation on more so the inside of my face. And you guys, I'm going to bring back Tester Tuesday. If you guys have any products that you want me to test, that's our trying before we are buying series that I have, list them below in the comments. So let me know what products you want me to go get samples of and review live for you. So as you see here, I'm just pressing everything into the skin just to allow it to melt into the skin a little more. So now from here we have to set all of this, and I took some Laura Mercier powder and I just put a little bit onto the actual sponge, and we're going to rub it around so it's evenly distributed throughout the sponge because you don't want just like patches all over your face. So now we're just going to press that gently into the skin so that will help set everything and also add a little bit more color to my face. So here's the most important part for the no makeup look, is finding a tinted moisturizer or a foundation that will mimic skin, that will make your skin look as natural as possible. So I picked a sheer to medium coverage tinted moisturizer by NARS, and I'm using a beauty blender. This is the first tool. The beauty blender damp is going to really help take away a lot of the excess product and just leave what's needed to be on top of the skin. And to help remain as natural as possible, I only used one layer of the tinted moisturizer. So something else that's really important also is to make sure that you're covering your eyes too with whatever's left on the beauty blender to give your face a nice even canvas. See there, we have a beautiful, nice, even canvas. So now let's go in with some more concealer and add that underneath our eyes. And then after that, we're just going to set it and let it sit for a little while to give us more of a natural looking highlight. Taking the same concealer we used under my eyes, I'm putting it down the bridge of my nose and setting that too. Can we tell that I love NARS or what? So I'm using the concealer stick and warming it up on the back of my hand. This will create a very soft and natural looking contour. So I'm going to apply it in the hollow of my cheekbones, down my nose, and my forehead. I would also recommend using your beauty blender or something just to soften it a bit and make sure that it's blended well together. So once I'm done dusting off all of our excess powder from our baking situation, it's time to do our brows. So my brows are fairly thick, so I don't do very much to them. I brush them up and then I add a few hair-like strokes in the front, but towards the tail is where I make sure that it's fuller because that's where my hairs are a little bit more sparse. And then from there I just brush it through a little bit to make sure that everything is evenly distributed. And I move on to whatever's next. Here's an insider beauty tip, thank me later. Add a cream eyeliner or white, whichever fits your complexion best, to your waterline, because that will open your eye, make it look more bright and refreshed. You see here, my eye looks fine, but this eye looks a bit more open and bright and refreshed. So now I'm just taking my favorite mascara, one of them, and adding it to my upper and lower lash line. See, don't my eyes look so big and refreshed? So now we're just taking a highlighter and I'm going to add that in several places on my face. So I'm starting to add it to the highlight of my cheekbone. Then I'm going to add it to my nose area, mostly like the tip of it and a little down the bridge. Then I'm going to add some to my tear duct, my cupid's bow on my lips, and then my brow bone. See, you can especially tell by my nose where I placed it because the sun hits it in the perfect place. And now I'm just taking one of my favorite lip glosses by NYX in the color Natural, I believe it's called, because I couldn't find that one online, so that's why I'm telling you it now. But I love this color. It just makes my lips look so natural, so supple. I just want to kiss myself. So now we're just going to melt it all together with a little Mario Badescu rose water. Oh, and I also forgot I had a pimple at that time, honey, so I turned it into a mole. I think that's the third tool I used. My hands, the beauty blender, and then that just to apply my mole situation. I hope you enjoyed this no makeup look. Is this easy? Is this something that you can do and create at home? Do I look natural, like I barely tried, like I just woke up like this, honey, knowing I did the most? But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe and thumbs up this video and go watch more of my videos before you go. Until next time, adios, besos.